Y'all, welcome to Timeless Illusion Tarot with your girl Ecclesia Addicts. Hey, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. If nobody told you today that I love you, I love you. Don't worry about it. You know, I got you on this channel. You feel me, son? I got you. So either way, so I got a little ride back. Let me see y'all. Hold on. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all in on this story here. I was pregnant with my firstborn, my boy, and when I found out I was pregnant, I literally had no support. My mom didn't support me. She basically told me get my stuff, either get a GED and get a job, or an abortion, or leave her house, right? So those are options that I'm weighing, that I have, dealing with my mom. Baby daddy mom told me, oh, don't ask him for nothing. He's not gonna be at your doctor's appointments. Don't ask him for any taxi fare to get there. Don't ask him for lunch money. Now, imagine how petty you have to be to tell a pregnant young girl not to ask her baby daddy for no lunch money. Either way. So, that happened. So, that caused the trauma. And just to let y'all know, like, how bad I had this nigga back. He told me he was a certain age. When I met him with his mom was like, yeah, he's 17. Oh, he told me he was 18. Yeah, he's 17. And I was like, are you sure? She was like, yeah, I know when I had my son. I was like, oh, well, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So I done went against his mama for him already, and he done told me a whole lie about his age. Still slept with him though. Still ended up with his baby. So, either way, and it happened when I went and stayed at their house for Thanksgiving, because I was helping cook. So either way, it happened. I found out like December I was pregnant. Oh my goodness, I don't know what that was. Found out I was pregnant. Went back and moved with my mom because I wasn't living with my mom. I had a job. I was working. I was living at a friend's house. So after I found out I was pregnant, I moved home. Mom gave me those three options, and I chose to leave. I ended up moving in with my sibling, my oldest sibling, one of her friends, and it was all cool or whatever until I guess I don't know if it was a problem between me and her. I don't know. It wasn't really a problem, but I guess she didn't want to house me anymore. She had her own family and that was cool, but she didn't want to house me anymore. So she sent me over to her mom and dad's. Mom and dad said I could live with them. Okay, so they were supposed to be like married forever. Great couple. When I got there, took me shopping, paid for night school. Helped me out a lot. And I had really appreciated it. Like, I was getting my shit together. I was steady going to school on time. I went to work at McDonald's, and until they stole from me, they went through my wallet and stole my stuff, my money, and then turned around and went through my OBGYN appointment card. So I was already pissed off. I was like, oh no, fuck that shit. So I quit. And I quit. They called the people I was living with and told them I quit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like they were my parents. But either way, just stupid shit just happens to me, okay? I left my wallet and that's what happened. So nobody knows who went in my wallet and took my shit. So either way, I'm pregnant and going through school. Went to prom. They paid for my prom dress. Went to prom. Basically, I'm at it. You know what I'm saying? I even had one of the little babies that you take home while I was pregnant. The little machine doll, because I was taking parenting classes, and that little motherfucker would cry. But I had it down pat, y'all. I already knew what to do. Wouldn't do it. So the baby like seemed like it never cried. I was taking care of that and going to sleep pregnant, waking up, going to school, going to night school. I was doing a lot. You understand me? But I was grateful. I was having my son, and I mean, even though I had nobody there with me, I had him. I read to him every single night while he was in my belly. That was my boo thing. We went to prom together. He walked across that stage with me. You feel me? So my firstborn was my everything. Is my everything. And I did everything that I did it for him. In order to bring him into this world, I went through a lot of trauma, a lot of chaos, a lot of loneliness. And I was trying to find my way, you know. So either way, the older gentleman that lived there, or I was living with, I had started seeing my old boyfriend, who I had stopped dealing with because he had left on my mama's answering machine. Oh, your daughter's a hoe, and this, that, and third, and she do this, and she suck dick, and do this crazy stuff. You feel me? On my mama's answering machine. Had I remember why I left him alone, I probably would never went back. But I couldn't remember for some freaking reason. So either way, I started dealing with this dude again. He ain't shit. He was living his best life. You know what I'm saying? So we made up. I went back to his crib. You know, whatever happens, whatever. So, and at this time, the older people were out of home. So I was back at the daughter's house with her. And when I had went out with the ex-boyfriend, he pulls up in a BMW and all this other stuff. So she, I don't know for what reason, decided to tell her parents that I had went out with him. But she did. Either way, so the next, because that was like during the weekend, so that had happened like on a Saturday. So on Sunday or Monday morning, I think it was Sunday morning. So I'm back at the place, I'm sleeping, and I wakes up, and the older guy is pulling my panties down. He's down at the end of the bed, trying to pull off my underwear while I'm sleeping. What the fuck are you doing? Like, I should have kicked him in his fucking mouth, because he was such a tall man. And I kicked him in his fucking mouth. And that's probably why he was missing a fucking tooth anyway, because I remember him missing a tooth. He had to put a tooth in his fucking mouth. That's probably why he was missing a tooth, because somebody else kicked him in his motherfucking mouth. But either way, I wish I would have kicked him in his fucking mouth. Instead, I hopped up irate, scared, out of my fucking mind, because what the fuck are you doing? All this time you talking about call me dad, although I never called him motherfucking dad. Call me dad. It's okay. I'm here for you. You could think of me as the father figure. And it's crazy. This motherfucker name was like Bill and shit. You know what I'm saying? Was it Bill? That's what they call him. Nigga like try to portray like a Bill Cosby kind of, and he was a pedophile. So I call the police. I'm running around. I'm scared. I'm out of my fucking mind. I call the police. The police come and tell me there's nothing they can do, because he didn't do it, because he wasn't able to do it, or there was no assault. So he didn't put his mouth on me. Had I let him do it, I could have went and got a rape kit done and got his DNA on me and could have probably got him locked up. Thank God it didn't go that far, but I just wish that the justice system was a little bit more harder on that, because I don't know who else that could have happened to. I mean, he's left alone with his granddaughter and everything else, and you're a pedophile, my guy. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't. imagine the stuff that these niggas do. You talking about call me dad, like, so you had like a mommy daughter, a daddy daughter fetish. So who knows what other kind of trauma this nigga went through, or what he done put his daughter through, the granddaughter, or anybody else who lived with him. So either way, that was one of the stories of what I went through. Yeah, thanks but no thanks. People call themselves helping, and all the while have an ulterior motive, you know. Not that I was left in a situation where it was worse, but it did put me in the mindset of what the fuck, you know. Being a victim of molestation, being like a victim of all of this, it definitely caused me to feel violated. I was very hurt and pregnant, and with nobody to turn to, no support system. Remember, I went back to stay with my ex. I pushed it on him like it was his fault, like. But he allowed me to come and stay, you know, some shit. He allowed me to come and stay. But that place wasn't right for me either, you know. But it was just a place to live. He was already dealing with other people, you know, and I kind of barbared it into his life. Selfish of me? Yeah. Very selfish. Because that wasn't his responsibility. I probably deserve everything I got from that relationship, because I shouldn't even been there anyways. But that's what a lack of support and help would do, you know. When people try to control you and make you do things because it's for your greater good, it's because it's what they want for you, and when you don't do it, then they show their ass. I was hurt. I was hurt, and I probably more so was hurt for my baby. Like, I haven't been through like a one stressful situation. The most stress that I had been through, and don't get me wrong, I was up and down and I was crazy. I ended up calling. I think I called my baby daddy one time. He was like belligerent. I don't remember. I don't even remember what I said. It was just belligerent. I was very hormonal. But I ended up giving birth on August the 12th, 2007 to a very, very, very healthy baby boy. Despite all the bullshit, the fuck shit. I even walked across stage. Still walked across the stage. Still graduated. So, yeah. That's one of many. I'll be back with y'all later. I'm out.